They say a man's mistake can destroy a home, but no one tells you how quietly it begins, not with desire, not with intention, but with kindness. With pity. With one moment you think you can control, and by the time you realize you cannot, everything is already broken. It was Cynthia who brought her home. I remember that afternoon clearly. The Lagos sun was low, the traffic restless, the air heavy with dust and impatience. I had just returned from work, loosening the collar of my office shirt, when the gate opened and Cynthia rushed in, breathless, emotional. Behind her was a woman I barely recognized, slim, fair-skinned. Eyes too sharp for someone claiming weakness. She wore a faded Ankara gown and old slippers. A small, tired bag hung from her shoulder like the last proof she owned anything at all. Gerard, Cynthia said gently, almost nervously, "This is Amora.
Good evening, sir.
My childhood friend." Amora lowered her head respectfully. "Good evening, sir." Her voice was soft, almost fragile. Cynthia explained everything at once, how they had met by chance on the roadside. How Amora had just arrived from the village. How she had nowhere to stay. How she had been sleeping anywhere she could find shelter. Cynthia's eyes were already wet. "She can't stay on the street," she pleaded. "Please. Just for a while." I hesitated, not because I am heartless, but because marriage is a fragile thing. And I had learned that inviting anyone into your home is the same as inviting them into your peace. "We don't know her full situation," I said carefully. "She's my real friend," Cynthia insisted. "I can't abandon her." And so I sighed, temporarily. I said, that was the first decision. The first few days were normal. Amora stayed quiet. Helpful. Humble, too humble. She washed dishes before Cynthia could ask. She cleaned without being told.
Thanks, Amara.
She laughed at my mild jokes more than necessary. Then slowly, almost invisibly, she changed. Her dresses became brighter. Fitted. Intentional. Her laughter lingered longer in the living room. Her eyes stayed on me a second too long. One evening, as Cynthia stepped out to answer a call, Amora approached me in the kitchen. "Sir," she said softly, "thank you for accepting me." Not many men would. Her fingers brushed my arm lightly. It was not accidental. I stepped back immediately. "Please respect boundaries." She smiled faintly. "Of course." That night I told Cynthia, "Your friend behaved strangely." Cynthia laughed it off. "You're overthinking. She respects you." I wanted to insist, but I didn't. That was the second mistake. Temptation does not knock loudly. It whispers. It waits for rain. For silence. For loneliness. That evening Cynthia was away at a church program. The rain fell steadily outside, tapping against